Hey, it's a great day out here at Hell's Hollow. We're gonna do some geocaching today, and let's go do it. Let's go.
The first thing you want to do is type in geocaching.com and then you make an account from there. Once that is done, you can either look at caches in your area or, places you want to explore later. You can help finite your search by applying filters. These filters, for instance, like multi-cache or earth cache, and the differences are like multi-caches, for instance, they're like there's a challenge or riddle involved with it that you're gonna have to solve to find the final cache. An earth cache isn't a physical item per se, but what you record in that area, and then you record your findings to the person who owns the cache. And a mystery cache, another kind, is kind of like a treasure hunt or scavenger hunt where you start off where the coordinates begin, and then it'll say walk 50 paces to the tree with a Y, near the base, and then you look east or west or something and walk another, you do the steps involved, and at the end of it you'll find the cache. And then there's traditional caches, which I'll be demonstrating later, and those take you pretty much right there. You only have to do a little bit of searching from the coordinates. um, but another thing to consider here is the size of cache that you'll be looking at. These ranges from micro, small, regular, and large to other. Do note that the smaller the cache, the harder it's going to be. Another thing to consider would be the terrain. With the lower terrain value, like a 1 or a point 0.5, it'll be an easy hike. With the higher the number, the more chance for it to be a difficult hike to get to the cache. But once you figure out what cache you want to do, you just type in the GPS coordinates into your GPS device or use the app on your phone, and you can begin from there. Whenever I go geocaching, I like to bring a couple things with me, such as water, sunscreen, bug repellent, and a little multi-tool of some kind. And I wear boots. You don't want to like roll your ankle or something out there. Especially on this trail, it was kind of muddy and slippery at times. But the multi-tool really came in handy on this cache here because it was kind of buried in the ground a good bit here. So I used it to chip it out of there.
It's a dirty job. Someone's got to do it.
And you'll notice too, with like in the cache there's a bunch of cool little like trinkets and whatnot. You're supposed to, if you take one out, you're supposed to leave one. So you might want to bring a trinket with you too, in case you find something you like in there. A good thing to bring too is a pencil in case the one in the cache has been stolen or it doesn't work, runs out of ink or something. So a writing utensil is very handy. Whenever you're done with the cache, you need to just cover it up the same way you found it, to the most part. Um, and whenever you get to the cache too, if you find it, and there's a lot of people in that area, it might be wise to come back later because you don't want to make it easy for somebody else to find like that without having them to, they might mess with it or something, or steal the cache in general. People that don't know what's going on, so be respectful. Let other people have a chance at the game too.
And that is geocaching.